If you're there now and you got your bathroom half done and you're hoping for a judgment against your contractor so you can hire another one, then it's a big problem for you.
Former Crown Prosecutor Mike Murray says the problems in the provincial court system will be felt far beyond the courtroom walls. Recently, Newfoundland and Labrador Provincial Court suspended several key services, including civil hearings, traffic hearings, and all court services in some rural communities. Murray worked in those courts for decades before his retirement. He says each of those measures will affect all kinds of everyday people. Take civil courts, for example, where Murray says much work was done in recent years to make it more accessible. Now the suspension of those services is going to hit some folks in the wallet.
It really provides access to justice for people. Like if you've got to go to Supreme Court, you have to have a lawyer. You can't represent yourself over there. If you've got to sue, let's say, your airline because your flight was delayed, if you've got to, if a small business owner needs to sue a supplier who's not paying or not providing the materials, if you've got a problem with a contractor. I mean, everyday people are using small claims all the time, and to have that avenue cut off, especially when all the work was done to establish it in the first place, is a big issue.
Murray says there's a similar issue with the suspension of traffic court. If someone gets a ticket today and decides to contest it, their court date may be scheduled in 2027. Already, the provincial government and City of St. John's are missing out on the revenue from those tickets. But Murray says the bigger issue is public safety. If people suddenly have no fear of getting a ticket that can actually be enforced, who knows what they might do behind the wheel? Murray says it's clear the court is struggling with staffing issues, particularly a shortage of sheriff's officers who do everything from transporting prisoners, maintaining order in the courtroom, guarding prisoners in overnight lockups, and all kinds of other tasks that are essential to the functioning of the court. While they scramble to staff up, Murray says the provincial court has concentrated resources where they matter most, on the criminal cases, making sure those don't get tossed out due to unreasonable delays.
It's obvious from what's been closed and what's staying open that the provincial court is trying to goaltend around Jordan and protect the criminal cases from being stayed or thrown out. I mean, the real problems are going to be, like I said, the people in small claims court who may have been waiting a long time for their day in court, and it's going to make a difference in, I think, traffic court in the moving violations, because public safety is an issue there. And if people feel that they can pass the school bus or speed and not be called to account for it, I mean, that could have an effect on public behavior.
The government has formed a provincial court efficiency committee that hopes to recommend solutions by mid-February. Goudie, CBC News, St. John's.